Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where last episode we discovered a little bit of how the offensive war malice works, and we determined that it is actually just fine to fight three nations simultaneously, as long as you will destroy all three of them faster than it would have taken to defeat them all individually. So that is a good thing for us, because a big part of our delay is in raising times. That's great. Now, we happen to have a few mercenaries, but they're not going to be hired for too much longer. That's okay. We're not going to extend those, for sure. I think that we are going to declare a few wars up here, specifically 3, but not the 3 that we declared previously. We're going to declare on this guy. There we go. We're going to declare on this lady here. Ooh, that's awful. I'm guessing this is her primary title, correct? Yes, that's her primary title. So we're declaring on that one. And then this rather large gentleman here, we're going to declare on him as well. And there we go. So those are our war declarations, and we're going to look to eliminate some of these first. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to raise up our mercenaries over here. Now, these guys are going to go away quite soon. I'm aware of this. Next thing that we're going to do is we're going to raise up our men-at-arms over here. We're also going to raise some levy troops. How many levy troops are we going to raise? Well, that's irrelevant. Irrelevant. And fairly irrelevant. We need like 5k. Sure. So we're going to use these mercs as much as we can before they go away. They will go away very shortly. In fact, one group of them won't even make it to this army. But that's okay. In fact, if they keep running away, more groups may not make it to that army. Oh no, we're going to make it. They're not going to run away. Sounds good. So we're going to need around 5k levies, and these troops, they're going to head off over this direction, see if they can catch this force. Ooh, this looks nice, actually. Yeah, do it. Get down there. And we've got enough over here. We have our men-at-arms that are... I mean, we've got our siege weapons. That's what we need. So we're going to fight these guys over here. And the question is, can we get down over here in time to fight these guys before our mercs go away? We'll find out. Hopefully we'll be able to. Yeah, our mercenary contracts ran out. So it is what it is. This is awkward. We definitely need a leader here. That'll help. Quite dramatically, in fact. No fighting in the family. Perfect. Yeah, shame on you. So, let's see here. We're going to want to get all of these dealt with fairly quickly here. So, sieging their capital does become fairly important, unless we capture him in this fight, but I don't think we will. Yeah, we did not. This siege will finish up quite soon, and once that does, we're going to move them over here, where we're currently slow sieging, and we're going to take these guys off over here, I think, and fight that army. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to split off our horse archers as well as all of our knights. And these guys are going to head over this direction. These guys are going to head in here, and then we're going to split off all of these levy troops. We're going to leave roughly 1,000 here. And we are potentially in danger of these guys coming northward and attacking us. That is something that we need to remember. We're going to head on over. And we'll just keep an eye on this situation down over here. We'll wait for our additional troops to arrive. Actually, will we, though? If these guys are going to lock in here, and they did, then we're going to come in over here, and we're going to bring these guys in afterwards, separately. Yep, I like it. So we're going to catch these guys. We'll group these together, if I can select them. There we go. We do need a steward, and so this guy would actually do a pretty good job. Put him in there. Fantastic. And we're currently at 21% battle war score. Between this battle and this siege, this should end the war. Your timing is non-great. Well, except we may not actually help. Okay. We're going to group up and head in over here next. Fight this war, or rather this battle over here. That'll be fantastic. This should wrap this war. Have additional troops coming in over here. That's good to know. We're going to come over and siege here. This war is, of course, over. We'll enforce those demands. And we'll need to hand these titles out. Easy enough. Will we need to deal with any vassal limit issues? That's a negative right now. We will need to once we get these in the fold, but that's fine. So this is looking fine over here. I'm not concerned about this. This guy, he does have almost 10,000 troops. And there they are. We're going to have to keep moving. And we're going to raise up a few additional. So this will be fine. We'll have these guys come out over this way, and he can do kind of whatever he wants here for the time being. Okay. We're going to come down over here and siege this. And I'm going to send an additional roughly 1,500 troops down over this way. These guys are going to come up here because we're going to need to deal with this. Before we do that, though, we're going to need our reinforcements. And how many of those are we going to want? I'm going to bring up around 15,000. This will be plenty. So we'll let these guys make their way on in, and let's go fight these, if we can. Hopefully we can. Okay, these guys should be grouped. I want to select both of them. There we go. Group them together, and let's see if we can fight up over here. Do I have a better commander? Nope. Okay. Sounds good. He does not want to fight us, and I'm not surprised by this. Yeah, that's even odds up here, but we'll see what he actually does. I don't necessarily want to fight him up in those mountains. Okay. It's a little odd, right? Oh, he's not sieging. Right, okay. Gotcha. So he's just grouping up over there. We're going to head over this way, see if we can cut him off. Group these together, and let's see if we can get Himalaya dealt with. They have a underage ruler, I believe. Oh, she's 17. Okay, she did come of age. So that's fine. Okay, this is a probably will win. I like it. So in we go, and we'll give battle here. If we don't win that, that's fine. So we did get some captures over here. Let's see, we're at 60% war score. I think we're just going to move down over here and continue sieging. And let's see how this battle goes. This is fine. We win that, no big deal. Excellent. And then we're probably going to come down here and start multi-sieging. Yeah, that'll be fine. So this war will be done, honestly, soon enough. This will be a big chunk of war score for us here. Yep, up to 17%. So we're going to make our way down to here. 217 casualties, that's fine. Once we get there, we'll split up a bit. And these guys, they're going to head over this way so that we're a little closer for reinforcement purposes if necessary. We're going to continue sieging over this way, though. That's like 20% per occupation. Well, that occupation was worth 20%. Okay. Not all of them are. This retreat is slightly awkward for us. Okay. So I'm going to split this and split it again. And split it again, even. These guys are going to go over here. And I wanted to select only these guys. They're going to come over here. These guys are going to split. They're going to go down here. These guys are going to go over here. Okay. And I want to check here. Okay, specifically what I want to do is I want to get these horse archers out of here as well as these guys. And then they can come over here. And then split off these over here. Sure. So let's spread out a little bit here, see what this looks like. I have no idea what's actually going on over here. So let's see. Slow siege there, slow siege there. And we sent these guys over. Okay. So these guys here, they should drop their Duke. Come over here and slow siege. These guys should head back over here. Excellent. And we'll just get some slow sieges going here. Now, we could even split off a few additional levies, like this, and have them come up and start slow sieging, like here. And that's something that I'm actually going to do. What is this? Oh, this is the guy that we got called in on, isn't it? Yeah, because both of these are still going. So that's fine. 7 months on this siege, even with siege weapons. Ah, that's a lot, for sure. This is intended to be a bit of a mobile response force. We're just going to split up here so that they can resupply. That'll be fine. And we'll just let these sieges progress for the time being. Now, this guy does have ticking war score on his side, but the moment we get a single siege done here, that will end. We see 5k over here. Oh, those attritions. Actually, that's not that bad. We must assume there's people behind this. $7K? Sure. Actually, let's give this a moment. Group these together. We don't catch them now. Okay, this guy wants a white piece. We're going to decline. Why did we drop to 77 here? You know, I don't actually know. Yeah, I don't necessarily want to keep taking these attrition hits. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to split this in half. We're going to take these up over here. We are also going to split off our knights, which shouldn't be in this force. They're going to come up here as well. We're going to split these in half. They're going to come up here. We're going to split these in half. They're going to come in here as well. These guys are, I think, too far away. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have these guys group back together. These are going to turn back around. 7,500, huh? Okay. Get those knights in there. And this would not be a great idea because, of course, we've got some problems there. But what we're going to be able to do... Well, if we were to come down here, then we'd have issues. Honestly, I think we just chill here. Oh, that was a great siege tick there. That was fantastic. I'm extremely pleased with that. So they're likely coming down here to attack. That's something we need to keep in mind. These guys, they are going to make their way down this way, but not you. You stay here. Finish that siege. We won this siege here. We're going to move in here. These guys can move down this way as soon as we're done with that. Okay. In they come. And yeah, this was expected, but look at that. They decided to turn around. This siege is finished. And this looks good, actually. Okay, we're going to group these together. We're going to come in up here. We do have a good commander here. These guys can come reinforce up here. Group these. Their siege will finish shortly. 10 days. Our reinforcements are popping in. They're split up. That's foolish of them. Very, very foolish. This is over. This is the war. They shouldn't have done that. That was a huge mistake. Okay, so we inherited this war. Sure. For now, let's just head on over there. They're probably going to cap this, but we're going to need to hand all of this out. So let's grant these out. As long as they're the correct religion and culture, I don't care where they go. Of course, we are going to be pretty far over our vassal limit for a bit, so we'll deal with that in a moment as well. We'll just grab these locations, hand them all out, because we're going to need them handed out for sure. Otherwise, we're going to have some ridiculous issues. Okay. Just need to hand out like 5 more. Including the one that's under siege, which we can't hand out while it's under siege. So we are going to be slightly above our limit here. This one is the one I missed. There we go. We're going to be slightly above our limit for a little while here. Betrothed can marry. I'm okay with this. We do have an available lifestyle perk. And I think we're going to grab room to rule for right now. Okay. So we need to hand out some titles here, for sure. The High Chiefdom of Casa will need to go. And that de jure goes to this guy. So, Casa. 4 vassals go with. That's great. So now we're down to 12. This one is the next one to go out. That de jure goes here. 3 vassals go with. I love it. 9 direct vassals over. This one is the next one to hand out. That goes to this guy. 2 vassals go with. Not the greatest, but we're now only 7 direct vassals above our cap. Kuru is the next one. So that, of course, goes here. 2 vassals go with. Not the greatest. We're 5 vassals above our cap. We can probably grant vassals to rightful liege, so we'll do that. Okay. That brings us down to 3 vassals above our limit. And then we can create some titles. And we'll create this one. That de jure belongs here. Is he within our realm? He is not. So we will instead give that to this guy. Okay. 1 vassal goes with. So we're now 2 above our limit. That's not too bad. We can create a couple more duchies, though, and let's see how this goes. We'll create this one, and that goes to this guy. He's very upset at us, but that's okay. 1 vassal goes with. He's much less upset about us now, and we're going to send him a gift and demand his conversion. 75% chance of acceptance there. I love it. We have 1 more duchy that we can create, and that is this one over here. The de jure duchy there is actually here, which is within our territory, so we will grant that out as well. Unfortunately, the vassal doesn't transfer. Sad. We'll probably have to hand out a kingdom title. And this one would work. That de jure goes to this guy. We will grant him the... Let's see, we want the Khanate of Gouget here. There we go. 3 vassals go with. That is not very many vassals, but it is enough. He's a little upset at us. We'll send him a gift. And... feudal contract forbids forceful conversion. Okay, well, I guess we can't forcefully convert him. Well, let's go deal with this situation over here. This guy did indeed convert, and we're very happy with that. So we're on our way over with our troops. They'll arrive eventually. This war started 8 months ago. He wouldn't accept a white piece. Okay. I mean, I don't really care about this war. We'll just deal with it. It shouldn't be a problem. Notable guest with a claim. Sure. We'll hand this out as soon as this is no longer perpetually under siege. Very awkward indeed, but that'll be fine. So we will arrive here in about 40 days, and we should arrive there in time with this advanced force to just not allow them to siege it. I love it. They're actually walking away, but it is too late. I don't know why the AI does this. It waits until it's too late to leave. That is something that I would actually like to see them fix, because this happens very frequently. Very, very frequently. So, of course, this is no problem. There we go. That's dealt with. We can come up over here and join this fight, and then after that, come around and hit their capital. That'll be fine. We're at 11% war score right now. In theory, ticking war score should be on our side here. But perhaps it is not. So, I mean, we are going to be taking some pretty heavy attrition here. Okay, so we are making our way to their capital. This doing what I want it to do. The arrow isn't what I expect. There we go. Okay, where's their leader at? Well, that's awkward. Someone attempted to kill us. A spider, huh? Okay. They failed to kill us, and the murder scheme has been abandoned. So that is good. I mean, we don't really care if we die at this point. It would be fine. However, we are incredibly close to getting barracks, and that will be very, very good for us. Gavelkind, we don't really care about. I would, however, like to catch this force. They don't want to be caught. I don't blame them. Hey, do you want to just white piece? He would white piece. 268 gold sounds nice, so we'll continue this. I mean, he doesn't have a chance of winning. We're going to split this in half. These guys are going to come up here and slow siege. These guys are going to come over here and fast siege. And then we'll split them in half again. And these guys should be split in half. But we'll take them over here. There we go. And then these guys will split in half, and I want these to continue on, and these to come over here, because I want to siege their capital with our actual siege weapons. Now, we're going to be taking attrition in all of these locations. I'm aware of this, and I don't exactly care. It's not a huge problem for us. 3 months on their capital, and that looks fine. Does our ally have siege weapons? They do. I would like them to actually stop and siege here. Well, granted, they don't have much for siege weapons. They have 20 onagers. Like, that's not very much. We don't have very much, and we have 150 onagers, so that's slightly awkward. Oh, we should hand this title. It's under siege again. We'll just wait until the war is done. Hopefully the war will be done when we finish the siege of their capital. I kind of doubt it, though. I'd be a little surprised if this finishes it. We'll just come over here and start fast sieging there and continue our slow sieges. It is actually done. We took him hostage. Wait. Oh. His father just died of his wounds about a month ago. Got it. That explains a lot. Okay, well, we'll just enforce our demands and disband our troops. We're out of here. We can found a holy order. I'm not sure that we want to right now. That's probably something that we want to do a little bit later. But currently what I want to do, before I forget, is I want to hand this title out. That will go to the Duke. I actually want to give it to someone else and then transfer that person into the Duke. Like that. We can hand this person out as well, and I guess we may as well. Okay. Sounds good. So that barracks will be done in about 4 months. That should be next episode. We'll probably chill until that's done. and then get some upgrades going. However, like I said, that is a job for next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.